an organization called the Western Guard Party. They never got elected to anything. I don't think they ever even ran a candidate for anything, but they were a party. And they celebrated their partiness by staging demonstrations to which they showed up wearing hard hats and carrying baseball bats. And you can guess the kind of platform they had as a party from that, probably. But you know, it was something that, you know, it came and it went. It got a little bit of news coverage. Well, actually, it got quite a lot for a minute. And then it kind of faded away. Then eventually the leader of the party was deported back to his native Germany. but you know, and you sort of thought, okay, well, people have their opinions and these things come and go, and you kind of think that's over with. All it takes is one loudmouth. And everybody, you know, if that persuasion starts to feel justified, well, he said it! Anyway, this is a song. I happened to see a couple of these guys interviewed on TV, the three men who represented the leadership in the city of men. There was no ambiguity there. They were clearly not in any kind of stated gender ambiguity, or at least not as far as they were willing to present to us. And although one has to wonder sometimes when the extreme manliness thing comes out, what it's hiding. But in any case, they espoused this thing. I mean, they didn't say anything about that, but they were definitely. Where are they now? Well, one of them's dead back in his native Germany. But unfortunately, they've been reborn as a whole bunch of other people, I guess. Not so much in Canada, although everything that happens here gets reflected there too in a kind of lesser way. But they're certainly around. Yeah. Anyway, I saw these guys being interviewed on TV, and then the pinnacle of their political rhetoric was expressed in the course of this interview, where one of them looked into the camera with a ferocious expression and said, "As far as I'm concerned, Hitler was the greatest statesman of the 20th century." Okay. Hitler, statesman, they're not words I'm used to putting together in the same sentence. But he did, and he's entitled to his opinion. What bugged me about it more than hearing it from this guy, which just was kind of predictable, was the fact that the interviewer didn't respond in a meaningful way. Oh, okay, you got journalistic objectivity, that myth that we want our journalists to try to adhere to, at least. So he was thinking about that, I guess, and he was thinking about, you know, the fact that he's Canadian, he's supposed to be polite on the air and stuff. But he just let it go by. He didn't really, he kind of looked, you know, awkward and uncomfortable, but then he just let it go by. So that pissed me off. So I had to write a song. Just this one.
Social graces never know my place. One thing I am sure of, you can't judge a man by his race. Birth don't come easy, freedom doesn't come cheap. Rules and worlds get swept away while you waste your time in sleep. Grow up, you. Grow up, me. Free to be. There's music in the left.